As an undergraduate at Rensselaer in the 1970s, Wanda Denson-Low often found herself the only woman in a lecture hall filled with 200 students. Undaunted by these odds, she embraced her Rensselaer experience, excelling in her own studies as a chemistry major and supporting the aspirations of others as a member of the National Society of Black Engineers and the Black Student Alliance. Today, Wanda and her husband Ronald are among Rensselaer's most committed champions and benefactors. Together, they have made it their mission to help Rensselaer fill its lecture halls with far greater numbers of women and other underrepresented groups.
It was important to me to see more underrepresented minorities in STEM.
Wanda has said, "I want these students to see that they have a place at Rensselaer and in the world." Wanda and Ron are especially proud to count among those students their own son Christopher, who earned both a bachelor's and a master's degree at Rensselaer. From this new vantage point, Wanda and Ron became strong supporters of the Institute's parent philanthropy program. They have also played a key role in pioneering the extension of Rensselaer's student outreach efforts beyond the Northeast and creating buzz in California among high school students at independent and public schools, helping to increase the number of incoming students coming from regions beyond the Northeast. Champions for the values of excellence and inclusion, Wanda and Ron are passionate about the role that philanthropy plays in bridging the gap between talent and opportunity. To ensure that a broader reach of students do indeed have a place at Rensselaer, they established the Low Family Endowed Fund, which provides financial aid for women and underrepresented groups, and supports other high-priority needs at the Institute.
A student who comes from a background where the families can't support them, you never know. That person becomes the one who cures cancer because we provided an opportunity.
Wanda and Ron have helped to fund a variety of campus diversity initiatives, including the Bridge program, a 6-week summer residency for underrepresented minority students designed to ease their transition into university life. They've also played a lead role in the transformative Capital campaign. If the Low's generosity has eased the journey for others, Wanda Denson-Low's professional achievements have inspired generations of Rensselaer alumni and alumni.
Being a young woman of color who was a lawyer and also had an undergraduate degree in science, I was one of the few lawyers that really understood how products were made. And I think that that gave me an edge with respect to doing the legal work.
In a career filled with highlights, Denson-Low serves as the Chief Patent Counsel for Hughes Aircraft Company, making her the first minority woman to hold that position in a Fortune 500 company, and the first minority woman vice president at Hughes. In 2000, she joined the Boeing Company, where she ultimately served as Senior Vice President of Boeing's Office of Internal Governance. While at Boeing, Denson-Low was named one of the 30 most powerful women in business. She was also instrumental in strengthening the ties between Rensselaer and the world's leading aerospace company, opening new avenues for foundation support and alumni recruiting.
There was a difference in the students at RPI from students at other schools. They were more helpful to each other, and they seemed to really aspire to take on the challenges of the world.
Today, some 400 Rensselaer graduates have followed in her footsteps and are working at Boeing. A graduate of Brooklyn Law School, Wanda Denson-Low has spurred exciting partnerships between her two alma maters. Today, scholars from Rensselaer and Brooklyn Law School are partnering at the newly established Institute for Energy, the Built Environment, and Smart Systems. Together, they are tackling the regulatory issues that inevitably and continuously arise in the fight against climate change. Vice Chair of Rensselaer's Board of Trustees, Denson-Low has received many accolades for her trailblazing achievements, including the Pioneer Award from Black Engineer of the Year, the National Asian Pacific American Corporate Achievement Award from the Organization of Chinese Americans, and the 2001 Barbara Clark Pioneer Award from the Boeing chapter of the Amelia Earhart Society. Other recognitions include the Silver Anniversary Award from the Los Angeles Black Women Lawyers Association and Rensselaer's own Alumni Key Award. Whether blazing trails, brightening futures, or bridging the gap, Wanda and Ron have created a legacy of excellence and inclusion that touches all who care deeply about Rensselaer and will strengthen our university for decades to come.